Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today let us discuss something about these weird plurals. What do you mean by weird plurals? Of course, it is not the standard terminology, but I would call it weird plurals because I am not doing any grammar class or whatever. So what I am doing is just the stuff that is necessary for the uh, professionals. So have you heard, now in some cases maybe that you have heard, there is people and peoples. Okay, now always we have to remember that the plural of people is not peoples, because plural is a kind of a team of persons that is called people. Okay, so it's like this. Now you may say people in this country are intelligent. Okay, so you can't say peoples, right? It's people. But when you say peoples, what is the meaning of that? So when you use the word peoples, uh, usually it denotes some kind of nations. Now sometimes we say peoples in Americas before colonization, so that means the First Nations. Peoples in Americas before the colonization, like that, right? That's one word. Now maybe you have heard there is fish and fishes. Now the plural of fish is not fishes. If you say fishes, what happens is that's different types of fish. Okay, there may be salmon fish and there may be carp fish or whatever. So if there is a different types of fish, then you can call it fishes. But if there is one fish and there is another fish, okay, so then you don't say two fishes, you say two fish. And the third word that I take today is practice and practices. There is no word practices, no noun practices. Okay, I have practiced, but you can't say I have practices. That's wrong. So, but maybe you have heard the word practices. What is that? That is the, as a verb you can use practices. Now as an example, John practices football. Okay, but I have football practice at evening. Okay, and there are some other cases that I want to discuss with you. Now just think that some words, they are like plural themselves. Now as an example, if you say duck, you usually don't say ducks. Okay, again it is like fish. If you say ducks, that is different types of duck. Okay, there may be type A duck, type B duck, type C duck. I'm not very familiar with the ducks, right? So if you say ducks, that is different types of ducks, but there may be one duck and there may be two duck. Okay, and there are some other words that you don't use, it's plural. Now as an example, if you say file, you don't say files. If you say software, you don't say softwares. But please remember, now recently people have started using their plural forms as well. Now sometimes we say files, sometimes we say softwares. Now as I always say, the languages are evolving, okay, and the languages are changing. So you can't have a hard and fast rule for these things, but as professionals what we have to do is we have to understand these trends. Okay, thank you very much.